Sequencing activities is an important procedure in project management that involves identifying the logical sequence in which activities should be carried out to meet project objectives. This approach yields a number of useful outputs that help in project scheduling and coordination. In this lecture, we'll look at two important sequence activity outputs: project schedule network diagrams and project document updates. These outputs give essential insights and documentation that help project managers manage project schedules efficiently and ensure successful project execution. Let's take a closer look at each output. Project schedule network diagrams. Project schedule network diagrams are graphical depiction of the logical linkages and interdependence that exist between project activities. These diagrams illustrate the sequence of tasks and their interdependencies visually, offering a full perspective of the project timeline. Each activity in the project is represented by a node in a project schedule network diagram. These nodes indicate the beginning and finish points of each activity, as well as their durations. Project managers can acquire a clear knowledge of the specific tasks involved in the project by graphically mapping out the activities. Project schedule network diagrams also show the early start and completion dates for each activity, as well as the late start and finish dates. Based on its dependencies and the project timeline, the early start and finish dates reflect the earliest potential time at which an activity can begin and terminate. The late start and finish dates, on the other hand, reflect the latest feasible time an activity may begin and end without delaying the overall completion of the project. Analyzing these dates assists project managers in determining the flexibility and possible timetable effect of each activity, which aids in resource allocation and decision making. Project managers can acquire a visual depiction of the project's activities and their interdependencies by using project schedule network diagrams. This enables more effective activity planning, coordination, and scheduling. To guarantee the project's success, project managers may identify important routes, manage dependencies, allocate resources efficiently, and make educated decisions. Let's discuss the project document updates. Various project documents are changed during the sequence activities process to reflect the determined activity sequence and related information. These revisions guarantee that the project documents correctly reflect the projected project timetable and that project stakeholders can communicate and coordinate effectively. Let's briefly discuss the key project documents that are routinely updated. Activity attributes. Activity attributes may describe a necessary sequence of events or define predecessor or successor relationships, as well as define lead and lag and logical relationships between the activities. Activity list. The activity list may be impacted by the change in relationships among the project activities during the sequencing activities. Assumption log. Assumptions and constraints recorded in the assumption log may need to be updated based on the sequencing, relationship determination, and leads and lags, and may give rise to individual project risks that may impact the project schedule. Milestone lists. The schedule dates for specific milestones may be impacted by changes in relationships among the project activities during the sequencing activities. Project managers receive useful tools and documentation for efficiently managing project schedules, assessing key routes, communicating activity dependencies, and mitigating possible hazards by creating project schedule network diagrams and updating project documents. These outputs act as critical references throughout the project lifetime and contribute to the project success. See you in the next lecture.